La inmigración, the immigration. A través de la historia han sido muchas personas que no estaban contentas con sus vidas y que imaginaban una vida más feliz en otro país. So across history, there has been many people that were not happy with their lives, vidas or lives, and they imagine a happier life in another country, otro país. Muchas personas decidieron salir de su país de origen porque había problemas políticos allí o porque sus familias necesitaban dinero. So many people decide to leave their country of origin because they have political problems there or their families need money. Ellos emigraron a los Estados Unidos u otro país porque pensaban que habría más oportunidades allí. So they'll immigrate thinking that there would be more opportunities in other countries. Querían ayudar a sus familias con el dinero que recibirían. This is future tense. So they want to help their families with money that they will receive. Desafortunadamente, unfortunately, muchos inmigrantes they discovered que la vida de un inmigrante era una vida problemática. So what ends up happening is many of these immigrants, they discover that the life of an immigrant is a problematic life. La llegada, this would be the arrival. Muchos inmigrantes llegaron a los Estados Unidos without documentación porque era difícil recibir permiso del gobierno de inmigrar legalmente. So many immigrants, they arrive to the U.S. without documentation because it's very difficult to receive permission from immigration, the government, legally. Muchos inmigrantes llegaron a través de la frontera. So a través is, they arrive crossing, la frontera is the border, entre is between Mexico y los Estados Unidos. Corrieron, they ran a través de la frontera, so they either run across the border o fueron a través de la frontera en carros o en autobuses con identificación falsa. So many people cross over either on foot, by car, bus, with false documents. Por ejemplo, usaron pasaportes de otras personas. So they may have another person's passport. Muchos inmigrantes indocumentados llegaron con la ayuda de coyotes. Many people that are undocumented, they'll arrive with the help of coyotes. These aren't the animals, but this is the nickname for people that help people cross over. So these are hombres, men, que trabajan ilegalmente para ayudar a las personas que quieren cruzar la frontera. So these are men that they work illegally to help people that want to cross. Hay muchos coyotes deshonestos, dishonest, que aceptan dinero de los inmigrantes, so they'll take your money, pero entonces no los llevan a través de la frontera, but they won't carry you across the border. So an example might be they may say, meet me somewhere at midnight, and you give them money ahead of time, and then they won't show up for the meeting. That's just one example. La vida de un inmigrante, the life of an immigrant. Es difícil llegar a los Estados Unidos. It's difficult to arrive, pero también es difícil vivir en los Estados Unidos como inmigrante. So it's hard, very difficult to live here as an immigrant. Muchos inmigrantes no tenían mucho cuando llegaron a los Estados Unidos. So most of them don't have much on them. No llevaron mucho cuando emigraron porque muchos tenían que correr rápidamente para escaparse de los agentes de inmigración. So if you're running on foot from Border Patrol, you're not going to have a backpack or anything or be real heavy. You might just have a little bit of money, whatever fits in your pockets that isn't heavy, so that you can run fast. So they show up basically with nothing but clothes on. Además, and then you can see down here, there's vocab for this stuff. Furthermore, no querían aparecer como inmigrantes. They don't want to look like immigrants. Cuando llegaron allí, tenían que encontrar una casa, so they have to find a house, y un trabajo and a job, y era difícil porque no hablaban inglés. And English is not their first language. Many don't even speak English, so that makes it even more difficult. No tenían documentos legales y no conocían a nadie. So very difficult. They don't have legal documents and they don't know anyone. El regreso, the return. Otro problema que encontraron muchos inmigrantes era que no tenían familias aquí y se sentían muy solos. So they don't have families here, so they feel very alone when they come here. Typically no llevaron a sus hijos a los Estados Unidos porque era peligroso cruzar la frontera. So typically they will not bring their children over because it's very dangerous, peligroso, to cross the border, frontera. Cuando salieron de su país de origen, so when they leave their country of origin, muchos inmigrantes tenían planes de regresar. They planned to return allí, to their country where they were from there, para estar con su familia, pero cuando llegaron a los Estados Unidos, but when they arrived here, they discovered que era difícil regresar a su país de origen. So they sometimes get stuck here. It's difficult to get back home. Por eso, therefore, muchos inmigrantes decidieron intentar llevar a sus familias a los Estados Unidos, pero necesitaban mucho dinero y necesitaban amigos para ayudarlos. So many of them decide, or they have intentions on bringing the rest of their family over, but they have to have a lot of money to do this, and they need friends to help them. Para las complicaciones, for these complications y problemas posibles, muchos inmigrantes nunca vieron a su familia después de salir de su país de origen. Qué triste, how sad. So because of these complications and problems, many of the immigrants, they'll never see their family again after they leave their country where they came from. Okay, the questions about the reading, it's just you're going to fill in your Scantron. A for cierto, true. B for falso, false. These are 2 points apiece, so just write this. This will be the same answer for question 50 and 51. It's one question, but we're making it worth 2 points. So fill in the same thing for 50 and 51. Muchos inmigrantes van a través de la frontera con sus hijos. It says many immigrants go across the border with their children. True or false? 52 and 53, los coyotes son personas buenas que ayudan a inmigrantes legales. The coyotes are good people that help legal immigrants. True or false? Cierto or falso? And 54 and 55, muchos inmigrantes quieren regresar a su país de origen, pero no pueden. So this one is many immigrants, they want to return to their country of origin, but they can't. 56, 57, muchos inmigrantes llevan todas sus posesiones cuando van a los Estados Unidos. This says many immigrants take all their possessions when they go to the U.S. And then 58 and 59, true, false. Muchos inmigrantes usan su dinero para ayudar a sus familias en otros países. Many immigrants use their money to help their families in their country of origin, where they're from. So A on those is true, B is false. Same answer for 2 in a row there for each one. And that's the end of that story in that section.